Alright guys, this is the Yololiv. It's our new equipment and I'll get right down to it. There is a tablet that I have mounted on this tripod. Okay, so there's no longer a need to actually hold a tablet. You'll see that all the cables are actually attached to the tablet. And because our cameras are now not wireless, they have to have HDMI cables from the camera to the tablet. So what we've got plugged in is the power for this device, the line in audio cable that actually goes to the soundboard behind you. We have some headphones plugged in so you can actually, kind of monitor the sound. And then we have 3 HDMI cables for each one represents a camera. We have 3 cameras. The power button to this thing is underneath toward the bottom right. So far what I've got is I've got it turned on, and you'll click a particular service, or you can actually duplicate a service. Alright, and we'll get into that later on, but today the video is just the bare bones of how to make your live stream successful. Like for instance, Sunday morning, we're going to click Sunday, February 4th morning, we're going to click this. And this is, so right in here is what will be live. Okay, this is what you're showing to the audience. There is going to be, right up here, you can't really see it, but an audio level, you'll see some lights, and we want it to be in the yellow. We want it to be in the yellow. We are able to stream to 2 different places at one time, and those 2 places are Buck Creek Baptist Church. That is our YouTube channel, and then on the very bottom where it says Custom RTMP BCBC, that is going to our Facebook page. And yes, we still have to utilize the computer behind us, just like we've been doing, and the computer operator will have to go live, so we have to set it up as normal, and the computer operator will have to hit go live to Facebook. If we're going to both places, when we click go live there, we actually will go live to YouTube automatically. The cool thing about the Yololiv is we've got it set up, and there's different sources down here. These are the sources. You see that we have HDMI 1, and there's no PIP on that one. That's just a plain old camera shot. HDMI 2, that's the second camera. Okay, so here's camera 1, camera 2, and way over there is camera 3. HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI 3. Now, we have set the PIP. Of course, all this is customizable, and when you have time to learn all the ins and outs, you can definitely change some things up. But we've got this already set as PIP video 1, and this is PIP video 2. So for instance, if you are live and you didn't want PIP at all, there's camera 1, HDMI 1. If you want to switch, you just tap HDMI 2, and you see that it switched. Back to HDMI 1, it switches. Back to HDMI 2. Of course, you can always move the cameras by using the handles on the tripod, and we encourage that. And also the zoom is on the very top of the cameras. Now, if you decide that, hey, we're going to use PIP today, most of the day, most of the night, or most of the morning, whatever it may be, you can click that. And now we have PIP involved in it. Okay? Oh, you want to switch cameras with the PIP? We've got that set. There it is. Time to go back to that one. Cool. If you want to go full screen with just what's on the TV, you just click that. Okay, so maybe it's at the beginning of a program, a service, and you just wanted the announcements to be on. So you do that. And let's say it's time to start the service, and you just wanted, there's no slides you want to show, but maybe there is. So depending on what you want, you can go there. Maybe it's announcement time or welcome time, and we're going over the weekly highlights. So that's how you switch from different sources, and whether you want PIP or not. You can do anything you want within a whole service. So if you didn't want to do PIP, you go there. If you wanted to do PIP there, you can. You want to go full screen, you can. So when you're ready to go live, you'll just click. Let me find a screen that you can actually see a little better. That's hard to see too. Anyways, this red dot says go live, and that will activate the live portion of our broadcast. I know it's difficult to see, but right here it says 720p, so we can broadcast at 1080p, but there's no need to strain our system or people's ability to watch the broadcast from their home. So 720p is just fine. And so once we're live, one thing that we'll want you to monitor is the volume, the audio. And so right down here is kind of like a just all the different things that we can do. Okay, and right there where it said there's a speaker, we'll click that. And that takes us to our audio mixer. And our audio mixer has program, and we'll leave that where it's at. If you do have headphones, you can just adjust your headphone level by using the monitor slider. Okay, now you'll see that HDMI 1, 2, and 3 are not activated in terms of the audio. Okay, see they're off. Now, if anytime you do want to activate the microphones on the cameras, then you would just click the off button, and it would turn on, and you can actually see one of these cameras is picking up my voice. But now I'm going to turn that off, and now you don't see any lights flashing. All right, so we have 3 cameras, and they're all the audio is turned off. One thing that you definitely want to monitor is the line in, and that's at the very bottom when you scroll down. We have, on our short limited time, we have found that about +4 is where we need to be. Of course, that can vary. We definitely don't want this to be in the red. Red is no good. Yellow is good. So based upon what we noticed on Wednesday night, this previous Wednesday night, we did some music, we did some practicing, and we also did some preaching, and we listened to the results. And so far, unless the soundboard changes, +4 is about where we need to be. And you'll notice that when I opened up this program, when I opened up this and got ready, this was already set. And that's a great thing. Hopefully that'll stay like that. Just a little bit, so you can always, again, adjust needed accordingly. But maybe that'll be a good place to stay. If you ever need to just, if the slider is giving you issues, I know that you can always click or maybe double click. Let's see, I thought that worked before. Well, it did it somehow there. You can actually change it like this, okay, and then hit done. All right, you'll see the battery level at the top. You'll see that we got Wi-Fi. If you're a tech junkie, you can see kilobytes and stuff like that. You'll note when you start recording or start going live, it'll say live. Now we will want one big thing, guys, I forgot to mention. We do want to record the service, okay? And so you can go live, then you can hit record. That's probably the best bet. We haven't practiced that much. Maybe you need to hit record first and then go live. But make sure you definitely record. And what it's recording to is an SD card that's underneath here. There's a slot there, and there's an SD card. We will have that as a good backup. So try not to forget to record. So go live and record, or possibly record first and go live. Just make sure both is going on, okay? There's other things that we can show you later, but again, I think you're going to be pretty satisfied with this. I will recommend, folks, you know, since now you don't have to hold on to the tablet, let's adjust this. So we're just, you know, if you need to, you know, do some nice camera work, that would be great. So let's just say, you know, you focused here for a little bit, and then you take your other camera, you know, and you get it ready, and then you can switch, right? And then maybe you want to scan part of the audience, okay? Okay. All right, folks. Always arrive a little early, and especially if you need some training, we are here for you, and we are so grateful and appreciative that you're willing to help. Thanks.